we have to recognize the psyche of the human. So when Rachel talks about two creation stories, to me, the first is the creation of the soul. The second is the creation of the man and woman. And because of that split, we're always trying to regain our souls. And the evolution of the Jewish faith is going from family to tribe to nationhood, and then to diaspora, for me, a nation of priests. And so the answer for Israel, having just come back, is not a political solution. It has to be a spiritual solution. That's my piece.
There you go.
Maybe we should end with that. I'd like to thank you all for coming this afternoon. I especially want to thank Gary Jones for coming and presenting here. And again, I seriously welcome you to come back at some point. You may no longer be with ADL, but you obviously have learned a tremendous amount and some very wise things. I'd love to have you back here. I also should put in a plug for the adult education group here. Some of these issues with respect to worldwide anti-Semitism is something that I know is on their focus, and hopefully you'll watch the weekly emails and come to them, or the local press. Rabbi, thank you very much for coming up with this idea of doing this on Human Rights Shabbat, and welcome you all to again come to some of our later sessions this year, but also if you'd like to get involved in some of the work we're doing on the Social Action Committee. We do a lot of local food banks and helping with various things locally, but we're also looking at some root causes and trying to affect change, and some of that change will deal with some of these issues in terms of how you not do legislation to prevent people from thinking, because you can't do that, but how you make sure that you have some legislation that makes sense throughout something that I know Martha Stone is familiar with. For the last 2 years, for example, there's been an attempt to try to make sure that school systems around the state meet with police departments and have an understanding so that the kids are not just diverted to the police. And often that happens with a lot of minority kids. It doesn't create the kind of atmosphere we want to have. That's been held up for 2 years because of craziness going on in the legislature. Those are the kinds of things we're working on, and I invite you to join us. Just get in touch with us anytime. So thank you very much, and have a great rest of your Shabbat.
The husband too.